In nature, far from any road or witness, cameras have captured moments that were never meant to be seen. Strange figures, inhuman movements, encounters that defy every explanation we have. Of a childlike figure found in the mountains, dressed in rags, with long, tangled hair and claw-like hands. Imagine walking through a desolate field, miles from civilization, only to come across this. In rural Paraná, a night vision camera captures 3 dogs staring into the darkness, tense and uneasy. Then behind them, something moves. A pale, elongated figure steps forward. Its shape is unmistakably humanoid, but disturbingly wrong. The creature freezes for a moment, as if deciding whether to advance or retreat, and then it darts out of the frame at an unnatural speed, leaving only silence behind. Its proportions, its stance, its sudden escape, everything suggests a nightmare briefly caught on tape. Deep in a mountain forest, a shaky camera captures a towering figure moving between the trees. Locals call it the rake, a creature whispered about in paranormal circles, huge, emaciated, with gray skin. It walks on all fours with long, twisted limbs that bend at unnatural angles. Its size alone is overwhelming, a silhouette that should not exist, silently gliding across the forest floor as if searching for something, or someone. The way it moves makes it even more disturbing, slow, deliberate, almost predatory. Whether it is a creature, a person, or something else entirely remains unknown. 2 locals walking through a forest in the Middle East suddenly stop. Something ahead of them is moving in an unnatural way. A strange entity jumps between the trees, its head glowing like fire, flickering with each movement. The creature emits a chilling, almost metallic sound that echoes through the forest, as if calling out or warning. Its jumps are unpredictable, its form difficult to define, a silhouette that should not exist on a peaceful forest path. The witnesses keep their distance, whispering in fear as they capture a moment that feels more like a myth brought to life. Late at night, in an open field, a man claims he saw a creature crouched over something, feeding. Panicked, he screams into the darkness and fires several shots toward the figure. But whatever he is aiming at barely reacts. According to his account, when the figure finally collapsed, the sound it made was not human. The recording captures only fragments, shadows, screams, and pure terror in his voice. Still, it suggests an encounter with something far beyond the ordinary. During a winter hunt, a man stops dead in his tracks. Something massive is violently shaking the trees ahead. A humanoid figure grabs what looks like a small tree, shaking it with unnatural strength, its movements rough and almost enraged. The hunter watches from a distance, realizing that the creature's power is far beyond anything he has encountered in nature. Fear takes hold of him. He slowly backs away, careful not to make a sound, aware that whatever this being is, it is not something to confront. In broad daylight, deep along a forest path, a man starts recording when he notices a lone woman crossing the trail. Her posture is unsettling. She constantly slouches, her movements slow and unstable, as if disconnected from everything around her. She doesn't speak. She doesn't look up. She simply walks in an eerie trance-like silence, sending an unspoken warning to stay away. The calm daylight only makes the moment more disturbing, as if something about her presence does not belong in the forest. In a forest already rumored to be haunted, a CCTV camera records something lurking behind the trees. A pale, thin figure peeks out from behind a trunk. Its body is elongated, almost mannequin-like, yet undeniably alive. It does not walk. It slides, silent and deliberate. Its head tilts in a way that feels anything but human. The creature stands watching, as if aware of the camera, and then disappears behind the tree at an impossible speed. The footage leaves only questions. What was it? Why was it there? And how many times has it passed through these woods unseen? In the stillness of the night, a CCTV camera captures a tense moment in the forest. A pale, emaciated figure, resembling a skinwalker, crawls toward a group of deer, its movements sharp and predatory. But something unexpected happens. A TikTok user uploaded this video of a strange black object resting on the ground. At first glance, it looks like the severed horns of a ram, perhaps the remains of a predator's meal. But as the camera gets closer, the situation becomes much more confusing. The object is not just bone. It appears to be wrapped in a black material, and even more terrifying, it has eyes. Two large plastic eyes staring blankly into the camera. Is this a strange prank, a piece of bizarre art, or a warning to stay away? Whatever it is, the way it stares back at you while lying in the middle of nowhere is deeply unsettling. Hidden in the shadows of a mountain farm, someone begins recording quietly, carefully. Look at that. That's what's been stealing the crops, and I've been blaming the neighbor. A small figure moves between the plants, stealing handfuls of produce with quick, nervous gestures. Its appearance is shocking. A goblin-like creature, eerily similar to those seen in Harry Potter. Pointed features, thin limbs, and an almost mischievous posture. It darts from plant to plant, looking around as if it knows it's being watched, but not from where. The movements are fast and deliberate, almost human at times. The next video happened in a condominium in South Carolina in the United States. A surveillance camera captured something very sinister in the middle of the night. Pay attention. A small figure that seems to walk on two legs moves right under the stairs. Just as a woman appears, the figure seems to hide from her. And it looks like the woman didn't even notice the presence of that strange being. A small figure that could not have been a child because it was too small. This video quickly went viral on the internet, and many believe it to be a real appearance of a goblin. In broad daylight, in what appeared to be an ordinary neighborhood street, a scene unfolded that defied all logic and explanation. A police officer is seen struggling to restrain a pale, emaciated creature with elongated limbs and a skeletal body that looks anything but human. Its mouth is unnaturally wide, filled with dozens of sharp, irregular teeth, as if built only for violence. The creature thrashes on the ground, twisting its body in an inhuman way, letting out what witnesses described as a guttural, animalistic scream. Those who recorded the moment claimed that the being moved with impossible strength for its size. Some believe it could be the result of a dangerous experiment. Others say it is something not of this world. But one question remains. What exactly was captured on that street that day?